Okay, in chapter 3, we're going to talk about thinking logically or working with logic statements. And these are statements or sentences that can either be true or false, but they have to be one or the other. Like today is Friday. Either it is or it isn't. 17 is an even number. That's either true or false. But here's one that's not a logical statement. Strawberry jam is better than grape jelly. Okay, some may think it's not, some may think it is. It's debatable, so it's not something that can be proven to be true or false all the time. Okay, another word we want you to know is paradox. You don't see a lot of these, but that would be a statement that actually contradicts itself, so it can't be true or false. So it's not a real statement, but here's kind of an interesting one. It says, this statement is false. All right. Well, if this was actually true, that means to be true, it would have to be false. But then it can't be true anymore because the statement itself says that itself is false. Kind of tricky. Read that over a couple times. It's kind of interesting. But you don't see a lot of those, but just so you know what a paradox is. Okay, then the negation of a statement, which would switch it to its opposite value. So let's say a statement called A is the statement, today is Friday. Well, the negation of that with this little squiggle in front of it means not A, would be today is not Friday. Okay, so notice we add, by adding the word not, we make it the opposite or negation of what it was, and that's shown by that little squiggly not sign in front there. Okay, and another term we want you to know in going into this chapter is that quantifiers. Those are words that will change statements, or would be like the word some or not or all, and that can help determine if something is true. So let's say here's a statement, call it B, and it says there was no rain on Thursday. Okay, the quantifier is no, because that can change if I put a different word there. No rain means there was absolutely no rain on Thursday, not even a drop or anything. Okay, now the opposite, not be, would be there was at least some rain. All it would take is a little bit of rain or some rain on Thursday to make this other one false that says there was no rain. Okay, so pay attention to those types of words, because if there was no rain or some rain or all of the day rained or something, or things like that, these words you got to watch, because those will change whether things are true or false or etc. Okay, so we'll keep going. We'll talk a lot more about this type of stuff.